so black.
Hey, tripping.
Know what it is? Yeah.
You
I had the headphones on like I was recording again.
Tripping. Ooh, what I'm supposed to do?
Ow now, brown cow. Ow now, brown cow.
Ow. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the hot. This is not the Hot Hanging Free podcast.
You in the whole wrong
podcast.
Potty.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Culture Coverage Podcast.
We came to potty.
Where we
Cover the culture.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, people. Welcome. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen.
It's your boy Kuko Cigar. Look up the music. What y'all just heard was Tripping, and we hope y'all love it. Freddie planned it, and we just happy to be here.
Damn, who else was on that? Who else was on that song? Trippin'?
Lamont in the beat.
Motherfucker, this shit my song, and he over here talking about this shit his song and shit.
We got Fred Focus in the beat.
Yes, sir. I'm out here. We out here.
CC motherfucking PP.
Fresh from New York City.
Tripping.
What you guys been up to?
Making fire ass music. Me and Jay, and you know.
Yeah, we finally getting back to it.
Finally.
It's been a couple of years really. Had the little ones, man. These little kids.
We just been vibing, getting to it, getting to the menace.
Yeah, we should be dropping some shit soon.
Last time we spoke, I was like, yo, these guys need to get into it, and they actually did. They went what they were. They wasn't just talking shit. They actually really got in the studio and got busy.
That's just what we do, though. We always do this. I never stop.
This Drake and Kendrick beef got everybody so hot on the internet. Everybody was talking back and forth, this and that.
Is that now?
And then motherfuckers wanted to try me. They was like,
wait, what?
Yeah. I forgot. I ain't gonna call nobody out because I ain't gonna give nobody, no clout. I ain't gonna get that shit from me.
Who's he talking about?
But a couple people was like,
he's like, you know who you are.
They didn't like my stance on certain things in the beef. So they would get all upset. You know how this beef got people tripping, right? So they was getting all upset and be like, "That's why you don't know nothing about hip hop. That's why I'm a better rapper." And I'm like, "Whoa, you a better rapper than me?" I was like, "Let's put that shit to the test."
Yo, who is this person? Yo?
We gotta have.
It's more than one. It's more than one. There's been a few people who have tried me, and I was like, "That's all. That was all the motivation I needed to get back in the booth." So trust me, I will be dropping some shit. And it's gonna be better than any of y'all motherfuckers ever fucking.
I was wondering, bro, because I was
before.
trying to make like a dope ass love song and have Jay sing on the bitch, and I'm over here like, ooh, all right, get him, Jay. And I'm thinking he about to go tear it up on some singing shit, and he's like, all right, it's my turn, man. Fuck all these niggas in the 407. And I'm like, yo,
nah, I wasn't like that. Though. It wasn't
this
like
song is supposed to be about bitch.
Nah, but I got a point to prove, man. I got a point to prove. I'm on that. I'm the singing nigga, right? So I got a point to prove. I got to tell people like Breezy did with Quavo. I'm gonna tell people what's up.
Yeah. I think all the beefs died out though. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
it ain't on no beef. It ain't on no beef shit. It's basically just on. Oh, you thought I didn't have that shit? Let me show you.
Nah, there was a lot of distractions.
And then I'm gonna get back to album mode and drop the shit I like to drop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but they gonna hear some
You look
shit.
like you in album mode. You got the beard growing out, the do rag. You in album mode for real.
This shit gotta go. I'm in album mode because I just been writing music, not fucking maintaining my fucking. I ain't lined my shit up in probably a week.
That's good, man.
I work overnight, so nobody sees me anyway.
Yeah.
Speaking of new music, we got Juicy J got a new.
Juicy J in his beat.
We got A Boogie got an album.
Hey.
We got Shef G got a single out. Hopefully an album real soon. We got a lot of artists to talk about.
That Juicy J album was lit.
I did hear the Juicy J. That shit was sliding.
I hadn't heard it. Tell me how is it?
It's knocking, bro. It's a 3-6 Mafia sounding whole project.
Yeah. It's definitely one of my favorite projects from Juicy J that I've heard in a while.
Got Project Pack on at least 2 of them bitches tracks.
Oh yeah.
So you already know you like hit the D. It just
if you like Juicy J, you'll like the album. You like the album.
Fire.
That's all we expect and want from these people, bro. It's just to give us what we expect to hear from your ass. Right. Juicy J gave you an album like if he just came out in 2001 or 1998 or something.
Yeah, I'm young old because I remember I got this was when I was living in the Bronx. I remember going to 161st and buying a bootleg 3-6 Mafia CD. It had the
Which album, you remember?
There is the man, damn. I know the cover how it looks. But it's the one that had the single, the sipping on some scissors.
Okay.
Sipping on some sip. I know that's later with 3 6 Mafia. Project
That's
Pat.
when they started blowing up for like our generation.
Yeah,
though,
and I
like,
think
for us.
I don't even think it's a 3 6 Mafia album. I think it was just a Project Pat album. I think that's how I got introduced to 3 6 Mafia back in the day. And this is a kid from the Bronx listening to this shit.
Yeah, you
Just
can't
crazy.
deny good music.
Yeah, that was a good. I think Chicken Head was on that album as well.
Classic.
Yeah.
Chicken
Good.
head.
So the overall Juicy J album, you want
Yeah,
to
that's
go
one
in?
of my that's one of my favorites that came out. A Boogie was really lit, man. He has like a lot of samples on that one. Where he's bringing back a lot of old music, and he's bringing it back and making people remember. And it's kind of like some feel good shit, but it's at the same time it's like kind of like a little breakup album at the same time. But it's really well put together.
When he gets in his breakup mode with albums, I think he came out with an EP. Then he came out with this bomb
did.
right behind the other. And this album is fire. He got the little cover. It looks like he's like Spider-Man and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they got that vibe to it, and that's is a good album. I heard the Ashanti sample on there.
Yep.
It's a lot of good.
The
It's a
Eminem sample on there.
yeah. He went. It's a good album.
sliding.
Yeah. Got a was that the Ja Rule sample?
Mm-hmm.
That baby say yeah,
Mhm.
baby say yeah.
Yeah, he got some dope stuff on there that I heard.
Facts.
Yeah. It's a straight through album. Like when I heard, there's no skips on there for me. I think maybe one or two skips. Or it's a straight
easy.
through.
Like I feel like I'm a big fan of A Boogie, and I feel like other albums he's had in the past got more like bangers on it.
Oh yeah,
Got like more hit. This is like some smooth like vibe.
it's a great body of music.
Right.
Normally you'll pick out singles out of the album. This is just straight
Yeah, you can
through.
just listen to it. It's a vibe. all the way
That's
through.
lit. I don't listen to nobody's albums, honestly. I listen to people like when I'm in the car with Jay and we headed to the studio. Like, okay, because
That's
I
a
just
good
don't,
thing.
I don't like listening to people, bro.
Yeah.
I don't like hear what they got to talk about. It's all
Who you like?
distractions.
Who do you like listening to?
My motherfucking self.
I like that.
That's kind of what Wayne does.
That's what I'm about to say. Lil Wayne does the
Yeah.
same shit.
He don't
And
listen
when
to
they
nobody.
asked him, he like, I don't listen to nobody but myself, really.
And he's dead serious. He's not even trying to be like funny. He really doesn't know who these people are.
Oh yeah,
But when you got so much music and you're still trying to put out so much music, you're gonna continue to listen to yourself back to listen. Like when we were in our mode, like I said, we was in a hiatus. But when we was in our mode where we was making tracks every week,
I still do that.
like you know what I mean. Like that I was the same way.
Yeah, I
I
remember.
barely listened to new music because I was listening to my own shit, saying like, all right, what I gotta fix the next time I get
But you
back in
always
the
been
booth.
pretty good at knowing new music and new albums, at least.
Because I'm on top of New Music Fridays.
Yeah,
On-
you
you
always
know,
been on that. But like
All-
Chef G,
new
I
music
see,
comes out on Fridays. I'm always like, all right, what came out?
I see we got Chef G on the board. His
Oh,
album
Chef
was
G,
dope.
hard. They're not an album. He just has a single out.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully, an album comes right behind this. He's out on bail. I think 1.8 or something or more than that.
1.8 million?
Some or
Yeah,
more.
what
I
he do?
think a low border. I think it's a RICO. He's
This is
getting.
over a month ago.
Yeah, I think he got a RICO charge. One of them RICO charges. You know, New York City don't play, so I'm surprised he even got the bond. To be honest, but he's out. He's making good music. He looks good. Looks healthy. If he goes the way he's supposed to go and has the right people around him, I'm getting Pop Smoke, Biggie vibes, and that says a lot. Not comparing him to Biggie, but beginning 1993, 1994 Biggie,
Like the hype.
Chef G, the hype is
The hype around it.
If he does it the right way,
I'm gonna start paying more attention because I've been seeing his name pop up for a couple years now.
yeah,
That's
mhm.
wild
But I
that
never,
you don't know
but I
about
never
him.
really like delved into his music.
But
like
guess
fire.
who has? Donald motherfucking Trump. Donald Trump
Yeah.
fucks with Chef
Yeah.
G.
He got him on his playlist.
He pulled him up. He hit him up
Yeah.
on said, "Hey, pull up to my
Rally,
little
yeah.
rally."
Donald
Yeah.
Trump, man.
So-
He need to work
pull
for
up.
Giuseppe's because he the most interesting man in the world.
I
bro.
think Chef
Free
G's
Kodak. Like I'm voting for Trump. He keep doing shit like this.
Yeah, I think Chef G is doing the Kodak move where he's like, he got this open case, and he's just like, I need somebody to back me up on this one. He never know, Trump might come in,
presidential pardon, bro. You never know.
and I'm gonna be honest with you, Biden ain't looking too good out here in these polls, bro.
He was never.
No, it's
looking
gonna be
too
Trump.
good.
Trump gonna be in office
I
again.
think- I'm
ain't
telling
happy
you.
about it, but we really don't have too many options out there. So it is what it
We got
is.
Sleepy Clone Joe.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
That ain't even Joe Biden, bro. That's somebody else. That's a reptilian under there, like, or a robot with just his skin over it or something. Some wild shit. But yeah,
They
Chef
cloned
G.
Biden.
Chef G showed up to the rally, and he looked like he didn't even
It
feel
was
right
someone else
saying.
though. Someone else showed up with him too.
Oh, damn, what's his cat's name? Jeez.
Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah, Sleepy Hollow. Sleepy Hollow was one. Yeah.
And Trump gave him a mention too.
I didn't actually see it. I just remember the headline.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I seen a little bit of it, but
You think that's like those types of mentions also give them a little bit of clout for like their music too?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We're talking about it right now. That's the only reason I know them.
I'm gonna be honest. Trump is getting a lot of people liking him again, slowly but surely. This guy showed up to the Bronx to do a rally. Let's talk about it. There was people out there protesting and saying F for Trump, and there was also people out there. There was three sides. There was people saying fuck Biden and fuck Trump. With signs saying fuck both of them, and then you had the people that were just saying fuck Trump, and then you had your people that were with Trump in the Bronx rally, bro. Yo, Trump is a gangster. How you show up to the Bronx, yo, or the rally?
With the ops.
Crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Hey,
I don't know, man.
Trump, that's his neighborhood. He been doing shit like that. He been popping up in the hoods in New York and stunting.
I think Trump is from Queens originally. I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah, Queens.
Trump?
Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
yeah. He's a New York boy. Queens, New York, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, let's keep it hip hop. CCP in the beat. What's up with Nicki Minaj getting arrested in Amsterdam for having a little bit of weed? Treat for
But you know what's crazy is I always thought Amsterdam was like
the home
Legalized.
of the weed.
it's like the place where you go to go.
But
smoke
if you
some
bring
weed.
it from somewhere,
like
before
before America got on
issue.
the bandwagon of legalizing and shit, I thought like Amsterdam was that spot. I
Yeah.
didn't like even Ant. One of our boys took a trip to Amsterdam. And he was like, as soon as we got off the plane, the air just smelled like weed.
Yeah, that's how New York was when I went to
So
New
what?
York this time
I
around.
don't
Not
know.
to throw us on a tangent, but we was confused. Real quick. I was walking through New York City, and everywhere, everybody was smoking. People that you didn't think would smoke weed was smoking weed out in the
Outside?
open, outside.
It's recreational.
It's recreational out there, and I was just like, oh, snitch. It was crazy.
I'm not surprised about New York though.
Yeah,
I
it was loose with it in front of cops and everything, just blowing
They just
blowing
testing
down.
it. People just testing it.
It was-
out.
they were blowing it down.
It's like that in like Vegas and shit too.
I want to go to
And
New York
like
now
in
just to
Cali.
do that.
Yeah, that's New York was a vibe. But back to Amsterdam, yeah, it is legalized.
But if you
So-
she brought it, her security guard supposedly, allegedly, that's what she's blaming it on. Brought it.
She blamed it
So
on,
that's
on the
trafficking.
security. Huh?
That's like trafficking.
Because it was caught at the airport?
Oh,
Yeah.
they brought it. She brought it in from somewhere else. So I guess that's
From
what
somewhere
the thing is. I
Yeah.
mean,
That's the only issue.
what are we doing?
It's, I mean,
And
come
if you
on, man.
made that mistake, that's the thing about Americans. We're a little bit naive. We like to go into other people's countries and thinking like the rules are gonna be like here.
Right.
Like it's not like that. So she's over there. She was talking about like, yo, get me a lawyer. I'm like, shorty, you better get in that truck. Like, well, this ain't United States where they. I don't know the rules over there
Is
in
she still
Amsterdam.
locked up?
No, she got out.
That would have been crazy.
Yeah, I think they just ended up giving her like a fine and something like that and
Oh,
let her
yeah,
go.
okay.
Yeah. Cops are, and the thing is, I heard cops in Amsterdam are cool. They're not like cause we're so traumatized by American cops that they that you know the stigma is that of police officers here is not the same in other countries like that. The police
Like
is
what?
like how
In other countries, it's not
Like
like they
corrupted
out there-
like that.
Yeah, it's not like we got so many corrupt cops. We don't got they don't
like
they don't
racist
have-
on some racist. You know
Bro,
what I'm
in
saying?
some countries, their police officers don't even carry guns. Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in London or something.
Yeah, they don't even carry guns. It's like we don't need that. Nobody's that vicious out here. We'll hit them with our batons or some shit if it gets too serious.
Yeah.
Like that's
Murder was
it, bro.
Jack the Ripper.
It's America where we got. They need that shit because we got motherfucking civilians out here with AK-47s.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
You
though,
know what
that
I'm
we got
saying?
that. It's good that we got that. For when
But-
shit hits the fan.
And it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy too that it's going back to the whole Nicki Minaj marijuana situation is like did y'all seen that the daily intake of marijuana, the daily usage of marijuana in America has now outpaced the daily alcohol consumption.
Really?
There's people who smoke weed more on the daily than people who drink on the daily.
I would
now
say
in
it's
America.
healthier.
Oh, it's definitely healthier in my opinion.
Yeah. No, that's a fact. I think.
Alcohol is literally poison.
Mm-hmm.
You're literally drinking poison. I mean, you throw up after that shit.
Cheers.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't really get hangovers off of smoking weed. You
Mm-hmm.
get good sleep. You know what I'm saying? Maybe too good a sleep.
Yeah, wine and weed.
Wine and weed.
Yeah, roll up. and just hold up and chill, Netflix. And
Yeah,
chill
maybe
with
that's
you.
a good thing for America. You know what I'm saying? So, I would say that's a positive, right?
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing, man.
Before
New
we
Amsterdam.
get away from this new music and shit that's going on though, have y'all heard about this new Japanese artist? Well, first of all, in general, hip hop in Japan is like starting to blow up.
Oh, they
Yeah.
love hip hop over there. They love it, like especially American hip hop. Like if we go out there, they look at us like stars and shit. Especially black folk,
Yeah.
they'll stop you. You could be like a nobody here. You go to Japan and like just the way we dress, our style, they want to stop and take pictures with you and everything type shit.
That's crazy.
See,
Yeah.
we need to tighten up.
We're gonna do something
Yeah.
like that. We're gonna have a Japan.
Telling you.
Japan.
We need to get this Japan track, Tokyo track.
Oh, we're gonna get it. I'm gonna see. We should reach out to this girl who I'm about to put on for a second. I guess her artist name is Seven.
Mm.
The number 7. That's it. I can't believe she was able to just get that number
She a
7.
Japanese-
and trademark that shit. That shit
Japanese
crazy,
artist?
bro. Japanese artist.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is Seven, and they're calling her like the female Project Pat,
What in Japan? And she's Japanese.
bro.
That's crazy.
Her shit fire, bro.
Yeah,
It's fire, bro.
I gotta listen to
Yeah,
this.
y'all
shit.
gonna have to. I don't know if we can play it on here. It's probably trademarked and shit. But
Hold on,
yeah.
let's pretend like we're listening to it.
I'm gonna tuck it
But
right there on Instagram.
she literally, you can tell she's a fan of Project Pat
Fire.
because she literally had like took his sound,
hmm
but it's Japanese words and shit.
I-
You can't tell at all what she's saying.
I could already see, without even know who this artist is. I'm gonna check her out as soon as we get off the podcast. I could already see how she looks and everything because they be dressing fly in Japan.
Bro, she's lit. She's lit. Like,
I like
if,
how
I could find a way to do a track with her, I would, bro,
Mhm.
for sure.
Juicy J should have put her on the album. That would
He might, bro. With all this hype going around it, like she's just started blowing up off this now. I wouldn't be surprised if Juicy J or Project Pat reach out to her.
Yeah.
That'd be dope if we all do like a group trip out there and do like a 5-song album. Just have the booth in the hotel in like Japan. That'd be fire.
Let's plan it,
Bro.
And vibe with people out
Let's
there.
plan. We can
We
plan
have
it
to
like
do
a
this.
year in advance from now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause that ain't cheap. That's like
Yeah.
a $2,000 I think is
That's what
the
I'm
ticket.
saying. We'll plan it. We'll plan it a year
That's
in
not
advance.
even nothing crazy.
And
though.
we'll podcast out there too.
Yeah, that'd be a vibe.
We'll have a podcast out there. We'll give y'all a little fucking,
We gotta do that Tennessee
some
trip.
B-roll of how the trip went.
We gotta do a Tennessee trip before that though.
Oh, for
The
sure.
Cabin.
That's easier. That's more affordable.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know, that
facts. This podcast ain't making money like that yet.
Yo, these guys are wilding. Y'all are not speaking it into existence. We're not manifesting the way we need to be.
No, it's gonna happen.
Oh, it's gonna happen. That's why I said give it like a year. There's plenty of time to have that kind of money.
Facts.
You dig? Because we all need to be on a high vibration and start talking about this motherfucking Shuman residence. People.
We're going right into Kuko conspiracies.
Just a little bit, man, just to keep everybody aware.
Hell yeah. Let's
know
mix
what
it
I'm
up.
saying?
What's
Let's mix
going
it
on?
up.
What's going on?
We need to be vibrating on a high frequency. You know what I'm saying? All of us need to be. We're actually getting more enlightened. There's spikes. There's something called the Shuman resonance, and basically it's basically the heartbeat of the earth, and basically where our conscious is and the frequency of the earth right now. We at like a 7.8 hertz. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what
But
that
we need to-
means.
And sometimes we have spikes, like in the ionosphere. In the ionosphere or whatever, there's a
You sound
frequency.
like a scientist right now. I don't know shit.
There's a frequency that gets measured, and we measure this resonance. It's called the Shuman resonance, and when it has spikes, they say that we're ascending in consciousness as a species, and so that's really our goal in life is to raise this Shuman resonance to get more enlightened, and that's really what it is, and it'll help heal, manifest, and do shit because we'll all be vibrating at a higher frequency. So there's things that we got to do for that. I'm just saying, shit is crazy, bruh. That's a part of this world and test that we're doing. But what else we got? They're saying that we have a flat Earth. Just to jump around on this flat Earth shit. I've been watching some weird shit on this flat Earth shit. I know everybody's talking about it.
You've been
People
going
are
into
talk-
rabbit holes.
Yeah.
That's just
People have been talking about that, and honestly, my whole life
For a minute.
I thought the flat Earth thing was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Sometimes they catch me. I'm like, you know what? But then it's ridiculous. The world is round.
Nah, but there's some shit that I've heard recently that kind of it'll make you think a little bit.
Mhm.
Go ahead, Kuko.
There's some shit, and there's some shit that's been going around about this flat Earth shit, and I could say the most dopest theory thing that I've heard that's questionable is they say that the Earth is a globe that we spinning in space. We spinning like 1,000 miles an hour, and then we're flying through space at thousands of miles an hour. But yet, since for over 5,000 years, we still got the same constellations and the same stars that they've been looking at since back in the day.
What?
Egypt.
Like
5,000 years ago.
like the Big Dipper and all them
The
things.
like
we
a-
still got the same.
Like
Yeah.
a picture, just like a
The
like,
constellations that we have,
Right.
that people do, they do the horoscopes with. They've been doing that for over 5,000 years with the same stars.
So,
But yet we flying through space at thousands and thousands of miles for every minute. Right now we flying through space.
So
But
we're
yeah.
basically on the ship right now. Is what you're telling me.
Now I'm just saying, they say for the flat earth theory, maybe we're not moving and flying through space. Maybe we're just right here. In some
they
type
also
of,
had the concept of like on open water, like when you would see ships go far off into the distance, eventually they would, disappear. People thought that concept was because of the Earth being round, and now they're going. But
Yeah.
they realized over the years that if they just got better cameras that could zoom a little bit further, they would still see the fucking ships further out in the distance. So that theory kind of went to shit.
It'd be shit
They
like
also-
that.
My whole concept, and I forget, we talked about this with our producer Cam. Shout out to Cam.
Cammed out.
But we talked about how if the Earth really was flat, that means every single country that has been to space, they're all lying.
It's fucking lying.
It's
What?
not just NASA.
Mhm.
It's Russia. It's China. I don't know all the countries that have been to space, but literally everyone who's been to space got space
Yeah.
and got footage and shows that looking back down at Earth that shit is a sphere. It's round.
Yeah.
It means all of that is bullshit if
Right.
the Earth is flat.
Well,
And that would mean, and this is what we said, that would mean if that's the case, then all these countries have to be in some sort of an alliance to not break that secret. And wouldn't that mean there should not ever be a war between those countries that are going to space?
Well, they are making a movie about us faking the first moon landing because we wanted to be the first ones before Russia to actually get up on the moon, Dike. So we never, and supposedly we never went back to the moon since that. We lost the coordinates of how to do
Bro.
it and the science.
it's how we lose since the 1950s. We lost the technology to go to the moon.
We lost
It's
it.
2024 now, bro. We got Elon Muskuses doing weird shit.
Muscus.
SpaceXes doing shit. We got Bill Gates, and we lost the technology to go to the moon.
Yep.
But this shit might be flat. We might be in a motherfucking firmament.
And that's just another thing. Now that just made me think. Elon Musk, he's already been in space, no? Not
He's
Elon
a
Musk
fucking-
himself,
he-
but his
on the
his-
outside, like he hasn't been. He's been in space, but not
Inner
to the
space,
moon.
inner space.
Yeah, he's been
the
really high.
ionosphere. That's
Yeah.
the Shuman resonance is what I'm talking about.
So he's been able to look down and see the sphere.
Yeah,
So Elon Musk, who has no ties to the government, no ties to NASA or any of that shit, you don't think he would come out and like tell us some shit if we were all being fed wrong information? Or do you think if
Good
the
point.
Earth is flat, the flat earthers, does that mean Elon Musk is now on the side of the government and he's not just this independent billionaire anymore?
Elon must be wearing a lot of questionable satanic shit, bro.
I'm pretty sure the guys in black suits showed up to his crib. Was like, "Yo, we know what you saw. You need to relax."
Yeah, he had his Twitter page picture was him wearing a Baphomet suit for Halloween. But for the Twitter page, you know how you
What?
only see the circular picture of your profile, your face.
Yeah.
But if you click on that bitch, you'll see the rest of his outfit is a Baphomet.
What's a Baphomet?
It's the demon, the goat that as above, so below.
What?
Baphomet, the goat. Yeah, and that's one picture that he just did, and then there's another picture of him wearing some other satanic shirt, a whole nother shirt, and because he's into that shit.
Speaking of that, didn't like the king of like
The Vatican Prince, King Charles, the King Charles painting,
Yeah,
bro. What
that-
the fuck?
that shit looks nuts, yo. They put it together and they showed like they put up the contrast and you can see like the demons and shit in there.
Yeah, the Baphomet and the as above, so below. And that's what's going on, bro. King Charles painting. If y'all ain't hear about that shit, look into that shit. This is what's going on. People who rule the world, bro. they really on some satanic shit. Don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But the Vatican also said they set some new guidelines for apparitions. So it probably goes hand in hand while King Charles is doing this satanic shit, because they probably, got some summoning some demons and some portals and shit. This is the kind of world that we live in, bro. That's why we have to raise our Shuman resonance, because we really fighting this evil shit that's going on. Because in the Bible it even says, and I said this before, but Ephesians 6:12, it says that the battle is not against flesh and blood, but against the evil wickedness and principalities in high places. And the older Bible even says in that, it says fighting evil wickedness and governors of the world, like literally people who run in the world and high places. So that's what I'm saying. Raise our Shuman resonance by, all collectively, consciously coming together and raising our vibration.
How do we do that? How do we raise our?
How do we do that?
So I got a whole plan for this shit. I
Go
ain't even want to break it down, but
break it down.
I got a real deal plan for this shit. All right, so you know how our time zones are different, right? We're like, so say we're 3 hours away from, we're time zone from California and LA. It's like 3 hour difference. Say we go for everyone's time zone in the world, right? You do meditations at the same exact time of the day, throughout the day, time periods of the day. Maybe everybody does it 4 times a day, but at the same time. And now we got technology. We could all go live and have famous influencers host these things. We do affirmations for humanity. We ground and we sun gaze. So when the sun's rising for the first hour, and when the sun's coming down, that's when it's okay to look at the sun and do sun gazing to open your pineal gland, your third eye. That's a real thing.
What?
Hey,
I did not know that.
what?
Yo,
We're gonna have to get some fact checkers on.
You gotta decalcify your pineal gland by sun gazing and grounding and shit.
Is that what that lady was doing? I was riding a truck one day.
Is that why Trump looked up at the sun during the eclipse?
I was riding the truck and the lady, I thought was on some like weirdo shit. She had her mouth open like this, and she was like this on her front lawn.
Nah, bro, she was looking at you. She was trying to give you sign language.
Nah, I'm looking. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm looking at through the rearview mirror on some spooky shit. I was like, oh, I'm out of here.
I'm in Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah. So, all right. So, our third eye is our pineal gland. Our pineal gland is located in the center of our brain, and it has an optical gland just like our eyes. Like our eyes in our brain, how it has like a cone shape.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You have to decast.
It got
Like
like a fucking
fighting the mic.
Yeah.
This whole
shit. Got the
I gotta edit this shit. He keeps going. I'm gonna leave it just like that too, just for him. I heard the
third eye.
Yeah, I heard you to decalcify. Say it.
Decalcify.
Yeah, I heard to do.
Declassify?
Yeah, I heard
Calcify.
Decalcify or declassify? What are we talking about?
both.
Calcified. Because our brain, they try to calcify our pineal gland.
I heard the toothpaste does that too, like fluoride.
Fluoride in the motherfucking toothpaste.
They say drink spring water instead of like purified water.
Always drink spring water, yeah. Other waters, a lot of waters will pull the minerals from you when you're drinking that bitch. Spring waters will give you minerals, and try to drink that bitch out of a glass bottle, not plastics. You get more plastics in your. You're not trying to drink shit.
That's a new thing. I've been hearing about the microplastics and all that, getting in people's food.
And our testicles, bro. Studies show recently that everybody has plastics and shit in your testicles. Women have it in their ovaries and shit.
That sounds lost.
That sounds crazy. I don't even know what that means, but it don't sound good.
I've been drinking a lot of spring water anyway. I have not stopped brushing my teeth with fluoride, but they say they even have fluoride in our water anyway. And the excuses is good for our teeth. So, so that's what I'm saying. We all there's people all around the world in different time zones, and studies also showed with like Buddhist monks and shit, they'll go to a place and they'll meditate in a certain area. For instance, like they did studies, and I want to say it was a bad neighborhood or something like that, and they did this their meditation, and they reduced the crime rate in that bitch. You know what I'm saying, for like months. You know what I'm saying, it's reduced it like. Just off of their raising the frequency. I heard Tory Lanez is doing the same thing in jail right now.
What?
Yeah.
Say it, folk.
He's been doing that, doing prayers, which is considered like sort of like meditation, and the crime rate went all down and throughout the whole jail.
That's what I'm saying, but on a worldwide thing. So what he did, he's raising the vibrations, or technically like the Shuman resonance is it's how you actually study the Earth's heartbeat, like where we are as a world, our frequency, how we're all vibrating. We got all these wars, distractions, sicknesses, and all of these other things. So they want to keep us at a low frequency. But why are they trying to keep us at a low Shuman resonance?
That goes along with the music that we listen to. I heard too as well.
Big fact.
Like the certain frequencies that music has. That's so they say that
Yeah.
they say the DK, like the 808s are like bad to listen to.
That's facts.
Like it says it's bad for our soul or something like that.
Well, you know what it is. When Bob Marley and Michael Jackson was making music was and Jimi Hendrix and shit. Music frequency was toned to the frequency of 432 hertz, which is like your heart resonance, and it's the way the universe. That's the universal frequency, like outside in space. And it's like a frequency of love. So when you listening to like Bob Marley old school shit, it's on a good like frequency. They change it to 440 hertz, which it shows like it disrupts the cells. 440 hertz. It's more of like a chaotic to your brain and to your cells versus 432 hertz. But what you can do to balance this shit out is it adds to the Shuman resonance. Since we're all listening to the wrong frequencies, listen to these 432 hertz on YouTube and all of that shit when y'all going to sleep and when y'all just chilling, because they have either binaural beats or music at 432. Billy Carson releases tracks on 432 hertz for this same thing, and he speaks on it, and it's just a balance out, and this is how we raise our vibrations.
I heard that also it says it in the Bible too about how the first thing created was sound.
Yeah, the word.
Yeah, the word was the first
and the word
thing.
was God.
The word was God. So
it's frequency. Yeah.
That goes hand in hand.
Bro, how long I got on Kuko conspiracies?
No, you got as long as we want. This is our show. It goes along. Not to cut you off, but also there was this person that did an experiment. They put like 3 plants, and you say bad things to one plant, good things to the second, and then the third, you say nothing. You neglect it. And like they all growing different. The one he was talking bad had yellow in it and rotted out, and then the one that's good looked good, and then the one that was neglected, it was just kind of like between.
Yeah, so what this is
growing slowly.
This is what I wanted to talk about a couple podcasts ago when I was talking about water memory. This is water memory and the food experiments, but this is plant experiments, but just similar to the plant experiments. So water memory is everything has water in it. Our body has water in it. Everything has water. But anyways, back in the day, maybe 15 years ago, a man named doctor named Dr. Masaru Emoto, he did studies on water, and basically whatever you speak and say to water, like say they did studies, they did drops of they did prayers on water and said things like that, and they took a droplet and looked at it in the microscope, and it looked like a snowflake, like real pretty crystals, molecular like that. And then they'll do the opposite to water, and you'll look at it through a microscope and see this like nasty looking, like just a bad splash. It's not symmetrical, nothing like that. And this is basically how life works, with the word being God, our words and frequency being able to put changes into water. Water has memory. There's a lot we could talk about water, but let's get into
I wonder if that
the
has
plants.
anything to do with the term "speak it into existence."
Speaking into existence and spelling. When they tell you to spell, you're actually casting spells. This is what we do. That's why they call it spelling, because our words are literally casting spells, and our cells in our body doesn't know the difference. So when we say negative things like anything, our cells don't know the difference. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say speaking into existence and affirmations, because our subconscious has no idea whether this is real, or if I'm dreaming this or planning to do this, and how I would do it. You know what I'm saying? Like whether this is happening or not, or I'm thinking about this, our subconscious doesn't know. So we could anything could happen.
Yeah, that's what they say. Like you can when when sometimes you do something dumb, you be like, damn, I'm so stupid. They said never talk like that, even though you might be not really meaning it. Your subconscious is taking that in.
It doesn't know the difference.
Doesn't know the difference.
That's a sick, sad part about this. And this is a big part of, again, the Shuman resonance is self-awareness of the power of the God in us, and the word is God. You know what I'm saying? So when we cast the spells, and so they'll keep us at a low frequency. America has English is the lowest frequency language. It's all about death. That's why they talk about, you wake up in the morning and you say good morning to somebody. A wake is after you doing a funeral, you do a wake. A mourning is when you mourn somebody. You know, when you're mourning somebody. They say throughout the weekdays, you go to work and then to earn a living, and at the end of the week, you know, it's the weekend. But at the end of the day, throughout the weekdays, you're in the weekdays. To earn a living, a urn is where you put the ashes when you die. And then at the end of the week, you're weakened. That's the weekend. You are weakened. So they try to keep us at a very low vibrational state with the spells and how we spell and how we speak, because our tongue is the most powerful thing. So back to the plants. They did a rice experiment. You can look at that as they're just like the plants. They did 3 different ones. One said love, one said hate, and the other one was neglect. And I think we even talked about this, but it's always good to talk about that. The one with love always lasts. It always lasts longer. It thrives. The one that has love, when you say love to it every day and you do this experiment for a couple weeks, you say love to that one every day, it's going to thrive. The one you say hate to every day, that's just going to deteriorate, get moldy, turn to shit. And the one in neglect is also going to be pretty bad. That's because everything has water. And so we literally have the power in our words, in our frequency. You dig? Pour up, folk. Sneaky. No, but hey, that's literally what it's about, and that's always gonna be my purpose, is to learn more shit and understand it to where we could explain it and to people who have no idea, like Jay and folk. They ain't even know about the pineal gland and the you know what I'm saying?
I didn't know anything about you going in depth with it though, like stuff that I didn't even really know like that.
And this is just basic shit, and this is basic shit that we need to get all onto for us to be on a level playing field to raise the human resonance. This is how we spike that bitch. This is how we prevent sicknesses to enter our body, because what they're doing is we're going through 5 warfares. You know what I'm saying? We're going through spiritual warfare. They're trying to attack us spiritually. We're going through psychological warfare. They're trying to kill us with propaganda and music and all of that shit. We're going through physical warfare. They're bombing each other. We got nukes. We're going through chemical warfare with the toothpaste we were just talking about, with the fluoride. We're going through biological warfare. That's where they're trying to make us change people's biology and plastic in our semen
DNA.
and all of that shit. DNA.
We got to start fasting and doing things correctly out here in the streets.
Fasting and raising our frequency, because this is really the answer to fight the evil wickedness in these high places.
That's why I also want to. That's the main reason I also want to do the group trip, like to Tennessee and stuff, because I want to implement that in the trip, like just us in meditation, nature, and just us talk about stuff like this.
But in a bigger aspect to change the world, we could do that live with mad people doing the same thing at the same time.
They could join us.
So we could join us at different parts of the world, and then have influencers watching. Like, I'm gonna do it right now too. Boom. Oh, all of us, them at the same time. Another influencer see them like, man, this nigga do boom. I'm gonna add my 15,000 followers, and they gonna all at the same time within the same couple hours. While either the sun is over here or over there, but we all doing it at the same time. Yeah, motherfucker, we defeating the enemy doing that shit.
Yeah, I'm talking about the real fight. I'm talking about us exercising in the morning, us getting up and not eating bullshit when we get up. After the exercise, we go and eat some healthy, good food, not some nasty, but some good, healthy food. We go make some music, vibe, some blow down, just you know what I'm saying, like just do good, positive stuff on this trip.
Because that whole breakfast shit in the morning is a joke. The breakfast is not even a real thing. They try to make it seem like breakfast is the most important part of the day.
Yeah, I heard you're supposed to eat 1 time a day. Is what you're really supposed to do. Our bodies are meant to eat. Because you think about it,
that's why I'm so healthy.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
Yeah, intermediate fasting.
Yeah, intermediate fasting. You're supposed to.
Mainly intentional. I work overnight, so I'm only awake for a little bit during the day. Yeah, that's usually my one
and
meal.
if you was hungry, you would eat. If you was hungry, you would eat.
Exactly.
Yeah, facts.
I heard that our bodies, like back in the day, we were hunting. We used to hunt for our food the whole day. Now we just served our food in a platter. Like
that's facts.
Before, we used to hunt all day for our food, eat that one food, and then next day do the same thing again. And our bodies are meant to do that, like to hunt and stuff like that.
Yeah, facts.
So it makes sense for just to eat once a day.
And breakfast, the only reason why we have breakfast, and they said that was because the farmers were having a hard time selling bacon.
Marketing.
Marketing, bro.
That American marketing
a hard
boy.
time selling bacon
Back in
That's
the day,
crazy.
breakfast was never
That's
a
crazy.
thing. Breakfast was never a thing.
Bro, I'd
So
eat-
they
I'd
didn't.
eat bacon
I mean,
all day.
yeah, the pork.
That
They-
means the marketing was good.
all of the farm animals, sausage, pork,
Milk.
bacon, milk.
The way they
eggs,
push milk on us is
everything from the farm.
It's
is
incredible.
diabolical. The way they push
Dog, it's
milk on
incredible. I
us.
drink hella milk.
Bro, they got it in us. They put it in our schools. They made it like to where it was like, if you didn't drink this, you
I
were
need 2 chocolate milks. In this
Strong
school,
What?
bitch.
Milk, you need strong bones. Drink your milk.
Yeah.
What? That shit is so unhealthy for you. Oh
Just
my
come
God.
to find out that the sun
Bro,
gives
they
us
had
vitamin
their,
D.
they had their own before Uber Eats and stuff. They had a fucking milkman who would deliver the milk.
Yeah.
Just the milk.
Yeah, what happened
Just
to the
milk.
milkman? The milkman was fucking too many wives, and they had to that shit. They were like, nah, fuck out of here.
Got a crazy reputation.
Oh hell no. Nah, but wait, hold on, Jay. You say you still drinking milk, bro?
I love milk, bro.
Milk is not bad. I like.
I don't
milk.
drink.
Oh,
I don't. I
I'm
don't-
judging
I don't-
y'all, son. I can't
I don't-
fuck with milk.
I
I
don't
put it
drink.
in my
I don't
coffee.
drink milk like just milk out the glass, but like I'm still a kid at heart. So I'll make me some cookies. I'm gonna get a glass of milk.
Oh, you mix it with something else. Oh,
I
okay.
can- some
I
cold
can
milk.
eat cereal at any time of the day. That's like my go-to.
Yeah.
Cereal is like my go-to snack.
Bro, I stopped drinking regular like gallon milk. Like I think I'm going on 9 years without drinking milk.
So what do you drink?
Damn. What do you even drink?
I drink
Almond
almond milk. Almond milk.
Almond milk is good. I used to drink lactate for a little while, but
Yeah, I'm also lactose.
yeah,
as well,
I used to drink lactate, but like no one else in my family drinks that shit. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just.
I get my
go
milk
back to-
straight out
go
the
back to milk.
titty.
And me, what I couldn't get
I
off.
used to drink titty milk.
Oh,
You think
that's actually
Nah,
good
I
for
love
us.
titty milk.
That's
It
actually
is.
good for you.
I used
Super
to
good.
drink
Natural
some
titty milk. Yeah.
Yeah, when
I pay
wife,
$40 a week for my titty milk.
yeah, you gotta drink it fresh though. It can't sit in the fridge for like an hour, even an hour. The shit
I got a
starts to go
titty
bad.
hibernator.
That says
I got a
lot.
titty
That
hibernator.
says a lot about it because it's alive. It's good for anything
Yeah,
that
yeah.
spoils
Live
fast
food.
is
But
good.
that's
Live
how
food.
That's how I would make my coffee in the morning. I would instead of creamer, I would put some breast milk in it.
Oh, that's fire.
Come on.
You wouldn't tell no difference mixed in your coffee.
And if you guys saying,
No.
"Oh, he's nasty," you drinking out of a cow's milk, cow. You
yeah.
drinking out of cow titty. So what
a
are you
goat,
talking about?
Or a goat, if that's how y'all, if that's the way y'all boat floats and shit.
Yeah.
Right.
But now I'm hearing almond milk ain't even that good. You got to buy a certain one because that's not even that good no more.
Yeah.
So I jumped on the oat milk. Then I heard that was bad. It's like, yo, fuck.
Well, you you
Man.
definitely know milk ain't really good for you because I mean like as far as the African American race. I mean, I know it's kind of a stereotype, but I'm pretty sure it's true because a lot of people in my family are lactose intolerant.
Yeah, me too.
Like I don't think the human body, period, let alone the African American race, is really meant to take too much lactose.
No, my body can't take it. It'll be a whole.
Bro, even a bowl of cereal for me, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I gotta go hit the bathroom, bro.
Yeah, it'll be a whole reggaeton concert at
Yeah,
the toilet.
bro. It's crazy though, because it does probably stem from government pushing it on
Yeah.
us years before we was even born. Because
Diabolical, bro.
You think about it, it's like, bro, all of my favorite foods got dairy in it.
Yeah.
Got cow, whether it's milk, cheese.
Yeah.
I'm
Something,
drinking-
bro.
in my
I gotta have that shit
Yeah.
at some point in my 24 hours.
Well, we did
You
away
know?
with that.
Yeah.
Or after we got rid of the almond milk. Now we do Ripple milk in my house. It's all plant based.
Oh, I know. So Ripple's plant based.
Yeah, Ripple's plant based.
Okay, I didn't know that. I always seen it, but I never.
It has a lot of protein in it, and we've been killing that shit in my house.
How's it taste compared to?
The thing is, it's an acquired taste. The thing is that
I can't fuck with those acquired tastes.
the thing is, hold on.
I never.
I like it.
You
It's-
lost me at it's acquired.
And I say that, and sorry, I'm doing the marketing really bad for y'all. But the
Yeah.
thing is that when I was drinking milk and I went to almond milk, I was like, this ain't the same. This ain't hitting the same. But let me tell you, I forced myself to drink the almond milk and the Ripple milks now. Now when I try to, I was in my grandma's house. They still drink milk in my grandma's house. I said, you know what? Let me go back to milk. Let me see what this tastes like. Disgusting to me now.
Too thick.
Regular milk is disgusting to me now. It has like a soury,
Only
weird
to find
taste
out
to
that
it.
milk was old. It was spoiled in the
Bro,
fridge. We did it for
probably.
3.
Well, they literally got cheeses that like they wait for that shit to spoil before it's served to you.
Yeah.
Before it's cheese.
Yeah.
That's one thing that took me a while to stop eating is cheese. I'm a cheesehead. Feta cheese.
You don't eat cheese?
Green Bay Packers.
You
You don't eat cheese, folks?
No, I
I love
was
cheese.
was
bro.
it
Philly
on pizza?
cheesesteaks?
I'm a
cheese
on pizza.
pizzas.
I'm about to say
grilled
pizza.
cheese.
They were making
burgers with
they were making
cheeseburgers.
They were making Asiago bagels in my crib, and that shit had the whole crib smelling like a weird off cheese smell. I was like, ugh. I can't even do it like that. Mac and cheese, I smell it. I get nauseous too now. I get nauseous for everything now.
For real, mac and cheese, bruh.
I think the only way I eat cheese is if it's on pizza. If it's not on pizza, I don't eat it.
Yeah,
that's the only way.
Okay.
Diddy would.
Speaking of Diddy, more Diddy. This might as
Diddy
well be the Diddy. This might as well be the Let's Talk About Diddy podcast, because we've been talking about Diddy since this podcast. I mean, 2024 has been a rough year.
This podcast might as well be called CCP Diddy.
Y'all know that for the longest time, even our lost episodes, which I will release eventually.
At least the reels.
Yeah.
We'll give y'all clips.
Yeah, we'll give you clips of those lost episodes, like 3 or 4 of them. But in those episodes and episodes that y'all seen, I always said like, yo, not too much on Diddy. That's that's my guy, you know, because I'm a Biggie fan and all. And I was just like,
he killed him. He killed Biggie.
I don't know. But
that's what they say, bro.
What he's looking bad out here, bro. He's looking real bad, bro. That video is
y'all
terrible.
Seen the video,
bro. She didn't defend herself at all.
No, she didn't.
She made the shorter grab her Louis Vuitton.
That might have been the point where she was broken, though. She might have fought back in the beginning and then got fucking cocked hard and was like,
bro. She was trying to escape. The video shows her trying to escape,
Mm-hmm.
bro.
Yeah.
You know she was escaping because the motherfucker didn't even get dressed.
You know what?
Motherfucker came out the shower and said, "Oh, this bitch leaving."
You know what kills me about it is that when the first allegations came out and she sued him, he was like, "That's all a lie. It's just a money grab." My dude, you should have admitted it since then.
Right there.
Because now
the video came out.
You went from saying, "Oh, that was all a lie. This is all a money grab,"
to get my money,
to now being on video, being like, "Oh, I was disgusting." Now
Then as soon as the motherfucking video came out, 24 hours? Maybe 48 at most?
Yeah.
Oh, I went and got therapy. I went and saw. I'm so sorry.
You should have said that in the beginning.
Yeah, he should have said that.
What is that? 2016? What is that?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
It's older.
And
he said he was in a low point. I was like, a low point, sir. You want to know what a low point is? What's a low point for you? Because I know what a low point is for me. Like, he said he was down bad or something like that. And I'm like, sir.
That's just insane, bro. Like, she was on the ground. Her ass was already beat. Yeah. And he's just like, let me just throw a few more kicks at her while she's just laying there.
Bro, she's like 110 soaking wet, bro. Like, what we doing, man?
That's insane, bro.
She got paid for that shit, though. She got paid for that match. She got paid for that round.
Yeah.
Oh, well, she deserves it.
Yeah, she got paid for that debut,
she
that
deserves
exhibition.
She deserves it. But in the meantime.
Diddy, and Diddy, honestly, like, it's crazy, bro.
She deserves $30 million.
I love Diddy growing up too, bro. Bad Boy Entertainment. How could you not?
I still appreciate what he brought to the game.
What he brought to music, what he brought to hip hop was great. But it's like you can't, like, bro. It's like
separate from
you can't defend that shit.
There's a lot of artists that don't have $30 million right now.
Mm-hmm.
But Cassie do. Cassie winning. Cassie got some hits. She got a #1 record.
So, with that being said, would you get beat like Cassie for that bread?
Yeah,
and a
nigga,
lot of people saying yes right now in the comments.
Hey, I would let Diddy beat my ass a few times a week.
Hey,
for that kind of money,
$3 million. Kick me down these flights.
You feel me? Jump me into the Bloods and the Crips.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, this ain't enough.
I would take that
Diddy.
$30 million. I would take even if I don't come out fucking, my family gonna be set for fucking life, bro.
Life,
and that's the ultimate goal, bro.
Yeah,
you should have stayed with Ryan Leslie, I guess. You don't know.
She ain't getting $30 million out of Ryan Leslie, bro.
No. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, even on top of that,
very sad. We do not promote
another allegation came out. Literally after Diddy came out and did his little fake apology to Cassie. Oh, by the way. People was talking about like, wow, he apologized, but he didn't even mention Cassie's name. How is he not even gonna mention Cassie?
Legally,
he can't.
He can't even mention.
He's not even allowed to say her name in their the settlement where Diddy had to pay her the supposed $30 million.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was also written in the contract that he's not allowed to say her name in interviews ever.
Say my name.
He cannot say her name publicly ever again. That's part of the settlement.
You.
Oh my
And that's why during his apology, he couldn't even apologize to Cassie specifically.
Cause she'll come and run him for his pockets again, like Toma.
I know, shit, why wouldn't she? I do.
Yeah, she's waiting. She say my name. Say my
feel
name.
me? I'm watching every fucking post you do, bro.
What? She's waiting. What?
Say Casey.
What are we talking about? And her husband and people, you know, the internet loves to do investigations. They went back to where Cassie's husband did like a run for like abused, battered women, and the way she hugged him when he crossed the finish line, everybody's like, that's why he did that was because of her. Blah blah blah. Like everybody was piecing it together, bro.
What the fuck?
Bro, everything must come to the light, bro.
Right. And now, I didn't really finish, but Diddy got another supermodel came out. Allegedly. Until we get the proof of this one, but I guess back in 2003, I don't remember the supermodel's name, but a supermodel came out and said that she was SA'd by Diddy as well. Back, like I said, back in 2003. And this literally came out like 24 hours after his fake apology. So it's just like, bro.
So 20 years ago?
You just might as well just be quiet, bro. You're going to come out and apologize, and another one's going to come out. DJ Khaled.
Well, he apologized. He apologized to the new allegation or no?
I don't think so.
No, he can't acknowledge
He tried.
He can't.
There's no video.
At this point, his camp got to tell him just to lay low.
At the end of the day, bro, I feel like there's gonna be people that have the allegations that are serious, that this really happened, and you're gonna have your people that just want the money grab, and he's gonna have a combination of both him from both ways. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, and that's just the way it is, bro. This is what you set forth, man. When you, like I said, when you a man of power, calm down the horny. You gotta calm
down the.
But with Diddy, I feel like it's even more than just the horny, because it's not just these women that he's doing up with these allegations, because it also came out recently. The Game had an interview, and he basically came out and said that Diddy put a hit out on Drake to have Drake killed.
Oh,
when the song,
who said this?
The Game.
What?
Oh shit.
The Game came out and said that basically he had an interview and was like, so it all happened over the song 0 to 100 real quick, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that was the song. But when that beat came out, the song was that beat was given to Diddy, so Diddy can do something with it. But Diddy said, "Nah, I don't like it. I'm not fucking with that beat."
Mm-hmm.
So Drake took it, and he made a banger off of it. Shit went fucking number one.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what Drake does, right?
Mm-hmm.
Diddy felt some type of way. Obviously, now that the song that he turned down, another artist took it, and now it's like topping the charts.
And they were beefing at one point for something else, or was it that?
I think it was because of that, and
okay.
I guess Diddy felt some type of way. Camps were beefing over like, "Oh, that's my song. You did, And at this point in time, I don't know if that was the exact trigger, but Game hints in his interview that Diddy put a hit out on Drake at that point in time.
I'm not surprised.
And it just kind of makes you go back to think. It's like the Tupac and the Biggie shit. It's like there's so many allegations with Diddy being the one behind those murders as well. It's just kind of crazy. It's like I wouldn't put it past him, And that was just a crazy story.
I'm surprised.
I wanted to mention.
I'm surprised the Game will come out and say something like that though out in the open.
Game basically came out too, and so I'm pretty sure the Game is completely against everything that Diddy's about right now. Now that these allegations are coming out, and that's why he don't give a fuck about snitching, so to speak, on Diddy, because he's like Diddy's done anyway. So I'll give out because basically in the interview he was basically saying he was like anytime that there's beef in the streets, there's a few ninjas that always get. There's a few ninjas that always get, the call. They always get the like, hey, so and so's beefing. They got a hit out on so and so, and the Game pretty much says I'm one of those ninjas. When there's beef in the streets and somebody's got a hit out on somebody, I'm usually one of the people that gets called, especially when it's gonna go down in the West Coast in California.
Wow.
They not like us. They not like us.
So I mean, I've always been a fan of the game, and you know, a lot of people. He got haters too.
I'm not surprised after the Kid Cudi story. And
not to mention, motherfucking Jay Lamont got a feature with the game. Let's not trip. We gonna drop
that's
it
my
as
dog,
LA
bro.
Confidential.
I grew up. The game is one of my favorites.
The game,
you know, got to give him his flowers on that.
Shit.
Speaking of which, he had that diss on Rick Ross.
Oh yeah.
That
My
was
bad
his
to cut you
latest
off, folk. What you was about to say?
Oh no, I was gonna say something real quick. I was just talking about Diddy's connection with the Crips as well. So that makes a lot of sense. He has a real deep tie to Crips in California, the West Side, yeah. And there's a lot of Crips in Brooklyn. So I'm tying everything together in my head. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, what's going on? But back to what you were saying.
Jay.
Me. What was I saying? Oh, the Rick Ross diss.
Rick Ross diss, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't crazy about it as far as seeing. We just had Drake versus Kendrick face off, so this one was kind of like a mid, you know, and that's no shade because like I said, I love the game, but when it comes to making diss tracks, I feel like he's one of the most authentic with it. You know what I mean? Like he does it the way it's supposed to be done.
Yeah, lyrically,
bars. I'm coming to murder the motherfucker who I'm coming after right now.
And I give it to him creatively when he dissed Eminem on his beat. That was lit. That 10-minute jump.
The Black Slim Shady or
Yeah,
whatever.
that was actually creative.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. That one
now that
went
you
hard.
mentioned it.
One thing the game does know how to do is he knows how to rap. That's for one
He
thing.
knows how to rap his ass off. He's clever. He's more clever than people give him credit for. People just kind of look at him as just some gangbanger hard ass rap. This motherfucker got bars. He's got intellect. He's not stupid.
Yeah. He gives you that old feel of like how bars used to be. It's just you don't just say something, you say it in a certain way. Like he has that. He has the bars that you be like, damn, I wish I said that.
Yes.
Well, he's on the level of me sound wise as like a Nas or a J. Cole. And Nas, J. Cole, and Game, them three sound very similar cadence. Could jump on the similar songs and beats. Very similar style. We listen to every word they say. We love their swag. And Game's still popping to me. The dopest track I heard him with lately is nobody even talks about this. It's the Game and Kanye West, and it's called Easy.
Easy. Yeah.
And they sampled it on that Like That Future. That Like That. They sampled that. This is a thug from around the way.
Yeah, that shit hard.
My life was never easy.
Yeah.
The Game and Kanye killed this.
Yeah.
Oh, they
Original.
They killed it.
Original. A year ago. 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was a little while.
This track that he did to Rick Ross was hard. I love it.
I didn't hear it.
He even did the thing where he kind of like because he knows how to sound like Biggie. The Game knows how to sound like Biggie and Shine. He has that cadence, so he kind of threw that in there.
He does.
And it was a good diss track, bro. But it kind of just went under like underground type vibes.
Right,
like people, it kind of went under the rug. But it's a good diss track. He took the angle of like how Rick Ross is like took Ricky Freeway's name.
He took his name.
Yeah. A lot of rappers do that.
Yeah,
shit,
50
though.
Cent do it. A lot of people do that.
Yeah. But Rick Ross didn't even bother to respond back, so it kind of just went under the radar, kind of. But it was a good diss track.
I don't think Rick Ross should respond back to that because he's that. The Game don't fucking play.
Nah, because if he comes back with another one, he's gonna go overboard.
Yeah.
So it's better off just not saying nothing.
Exactly.
This should the best move. The best move for Rick Ross is to shut the fuck up.
I mean, we keep it hip hop.
When it comes to anybody right now, every time he was talking during this beef, it was just like, bro, leave this for the people who do this shit.
Yeah, we keep it hip hop.
And I love Rick Ross. I'm from Florida, bro. I love Rick Ross, bro.
Yeah,
but like I felt like he just needed to bow out of that one and leave that for the real goats of the game.
Yeah.
You a goat in Miami. Don't get it twisted. He's a goat in Miami, but chill out a little bit.
And we all fuck with Ross. It's dope.
I fuck with Ross.
I fuck with Ross too.
We see that the Game and 50 Cent both going at Diddy though. Like that's something they have in common right now. The Game and 50, they both going at Diddy.
And that's crazy. They beefed with each other for the
with
longest.
each other.
Yeah.
I heard about the 50 Cent's documentary.
Yeah, he sold it to Netflix, right?
I haven't seen it.
50 Cent is the executive producer.
Is it out?
Not yet. But it got sold. There was a bidding war. I don't know who was all involved, but 50 Cent was involved.
It's gonna be like
and
Power.
He won.
Guys.
And he won. No, it's gonna be a documentary. It's gonna be a docu-series. There's gonna be episodes, but it's gonna be documentary form.
Surviving Diddy.
It's gonna be on some surviving
That
R. Kelly
man
shit, but
is
about
not.
Diddy.
That man is not a man I want to be upset. I
No.
don't want to be on the opposite side of 50 Cent in my life.
If you got a docu-series negatively coming out about you, and 50 Cent is the executive producer of that shit, you're in trouble.
Go hide.
Trouble.
Go to Bali where Russell Simmons is at, wherever he's at. Go there and just hide, bro. It's over.
Bruh.
It's over. It's done.
I mean, I don't know if this is distraction, but these is entertaining distractions, bro. These is some entertaining times.
Yo, it's crazy right now. Yo, Diddy, I think after that documentary, it might do what it did to R. Kelly.
Put him in jail.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it could. It very well could.
Oof.
It very well could.
Mm-mm.
While we're still speaking on beefs in the music industry, we was going through social media this past week, and a video popped up, and it kind of blew our mind a little bit. But I guess back in the day, Tupac and Michael Jackson.
Oh, they were scrapping? They were fighting or something like that? Yo.
Tupac and Michael Jackson got into a scrap. They got into a physical altercation.
Yo.
And who do y'all think would win in a fight between Tupac and Michael Jackson?
Everybody would normally say Thug Life, but the
word on the street.
The storyteller says Michael won the fight.
Beat it.
The word on the street is Michael Jackson is about that life.
Yeah, gave him the wow kick, like bow.
Gave him that Michael Jackson hee.
Dang.
Look at my foot. Look at my foot.
The storyteller also
busted
said
his ass.
The storyteller also said that Pac had heart, that he likes to fight, but he just can't fight.
Yeah.
But he was like when Mike was throwing down with him. It was something over his sister, over Janet or something like that, right?
Oh,
and I guess
talking about poetic justice.
Poetic justice, something over that. I heard they scrapped it out and like some G's, like at the end of the day, they hugged, shook hands, and went separate ways. Nobody called the cops or nothing.
Hey, that's some gangster shit. That's why Michael Jackson.
I'm telling you, Mike. Telling you, Mike was the man, son. Mike was the man. I don't care, bro. Like I said, FBI never found nothing on the man.
Drake gonna have to whoop Kendrick's ass in order to be the real GOAT. They gonna have to get into it, scrap. He gonna have to beat Kendrick's ass, and Kendrick gonna have to shake his hand after, and then he can be the real Michael Jackson. That's the real Michael Jackson we talking about.
Who?
Michael Jackson.
Oh, okay.
That's the real Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson.
That's the
real GOAT, bruh.
You're a Drake fan, so I thought you said something else.
I love Drake. Don't get me wrong. I love Drake. I love his music.
He's an elite Drake fan. He and him got Drake telepathy. He got
light skin telepathy.
Yo,
I got love for my light skin brothers.
Speaking of Drake,
tuning in right now.
Speaking of Drake, the leak record with the hit record of Drake's leak record.
Speaking of Drake, my love for the Drake music, bro.
Hold on, let's talk about it.
Say it, Jay. I can't defend this.
Say it, Jay.
I can't defend this one, bruh. A leak came out for Mob Ties. One of my favorite tracks from Drake recently.
Y'all remember Mob Ties?
Mob Ties. Sick of these niggas. Sick of these niggas. Shit. Come on, bruh. That song go hard. It's just straight rap song, and Drake's been in interviews talking about like he was in that energy off of the beef he had going with Meek Mill. Not Meek Mill, Pusha T.
Okay.
So it's like, how you gonna say you were inspired to go in and make a track like this off a beef you had with somebody, and then now we finding out that you didn't even write the track? Don't get me wrong. I don't got nothing wrong with having co-writers, people that you giving credit to, but I feel like there's certain types of tracks, especially diss tracks,
rap records,
and rap records where you spit in bars, right? I don't think that you should be getting writers to write that shit for you, because that takes away from the artistry of it.
It's just like jail. Keep your bar is your bar.
Right. Like
you can't be slipping bars to other dudes.
But like I was telling Freddie earlier, songs like "Find Your Love," songs like "Passion Fruit,"
singing records.
Yeah, "Passion Fruit," cool to "Find Your Love." Like if you got a co-writer for that, if you got somebody who's helping you write that shit, or you got a reference track for that, more power to you, because a lot of people got bars who can write a good song, but they don't have the vocals for it. They're not gonna, so I feel like, why not, bring that about and spread the wealth and make some good music for people to hear. You know what I'm saying? But as far as bars, bro,
a lot of people, bring the argument that Eazy-E never wrote his records. Ice Cube wrote Eazy-E's records.
But here's the thing:
Yeah,
nobody's
that's
looking
facts.
at Eazy-E as one of the greatest artists of all time.
Some people are though. Some
True.
people are though.
Those people are fucking nuts because
Yeah.
if they know,
Wow, old.
yeah, because if
you
you know those, if you know like you said what Freddie did, he did. Bro, all you gotta do is watch Straight Outta Compton. We weren't there, but there's backing that's how this shit happened.
No, that's a fact. Yeah,
You know
It's
what
a
I'm
fact.
saying?
But
That's how it happened, bro. He didn't know. He couldn't fucking. He had no rhythm. He had no cadence.
But the thing is about
Ice Cube
Eazy,
literally molded Eazy-E into what he was.
music wise, but the thing is about Eazy-E, why people have this argument is that Eazy-E actually lived that
He was
life.
really in the street.
Yeah, he's
He was
about that
really
life.
so what he was saying, although it was written for him, he was actually living that life though.
Right.
Yeah.
So
And
that's
facts.
and that's getting back on the whole diss tracks.
That almost canceled it out.
If you get on the whole diss tracks thing, that's like I like to hear diss tracks. Okay, I'm better than you at this art craft. Anybody can get on a track and be like, I'm more gangster than you. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Not anybody, but if you really about that life, obviously Drake ain't about that life. Kendrick grew up in Compton. Obviously he gonna be harder than Drake. That's not even a fucking question.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the diss between talent wise, that's what I want to see y'all diss each other about. Who better at this? Who better? Obviously Drake ain't gonna be more hood than Kendrick. That's fucking stupid. That's fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Not even a comp. That's not a comp. That's a 4-0 sweep.
Yeah.
It's not even
Kendrick
a
wins.
competition.
Yeah.
I just want to hear like the beef, the diss shit. I want it to be about the talent, the skill.
Yeah.
Good music.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I'll be honest. To close out like the Kendrick and Drake beef, because I think it's done. I think it's closed
It's done.
out.
It's done.
They'll probably just do. Drake will probably just do a little subliminal type stuff towards him, but it's not gonna be like direct anymore. But to close it out with them, I feel like Kendrick Lamar really did a good job with this, like the strategy of this whole stuff. The way he did it, like he has a record out. Normally Drake is known to make hit records and make a diss track record go global and make it like international mad numbers.
He was about to until Not Like Us dropped.
Kendrick kind of just said, "I could do that too. I'm gonna just do it up. I'm gonna do a record that don't normally do, and I'm gonna do it dissing you." And he did it, and it's making numbers. Now you saw the Jewish party,
Right.
the all the Jewish kids dancing to the Kendrick song.
Yeah.
Just why in the bar mitzvah, yo. It's
There
just
was
crazy.
a DJ in Toronto who
Yeah.
got fired and kicked out of the gig
the
for
wrong place
playing
to be
Not
doing
Like
that
Us.
shit.
Yeah. Oh, he got
Played
kicked
Not
out.
Like Us. They kicked him out and said, "You can't
Yeah.
come back to this club."
In Toronto, a DJ in Toronto played Not Like Us, and they kicked him out, and they didn't pay him.
And they did not pay him.
Kicked him out with no pay.
Drake
OVO.
got pulling that
OVO's pulled that pool that hurt they.
I posted that shit too, and I was like, "See, this is for all the people who think that Drake has no fucking support.
Oh, he has pull in,
He got
in Toronto.
support, bro.
What are you talking
He got-
about?
Yeah, of course.
Bro, actually, speaking of which, one of the reasons we was on a hiatus, I took a trip to the DR, went on a little vacation with the wifey, and we actually ran into.
We gotta talk about that, by the way. But
We
continue.
ran into a few people who were also in DR, from Toronto. And as soon as he said he was from Toronto,
Drake's eyes light
he was
up.
a big black dude.
Jay's eyes lit up.
He was a big black dude. He was a big black dude with dreads with the Canada accent and shit. And I was like, so I gotta ask you, bro, with all this stuff that's going on
In the
and
world.
everybody else there was speaking Spanish, so I was just happy I could talk to a motherfucker in English. But I was like, I gotta ask you, Kendrick or Drake, and that's all I said. I was like, Kendrick or Drake, and he goes,
Drake.
he was like, I like both of them, but I gotta go with Drake. And I'm like, okay.
He said it in the Toronto accent too.
And that's how you say it, right? And I had to ask him. I was like, what's your stance or whatever on that? And I just remember in our conversation, the way he put it with me is like, he was like, you got to remember, he was like, Kendrick basically has all of California on his side. He has all Compton on his side. But Drake has an entire fucking country on his side. He's like in Canada, they look at Drake like he's like the mayor or the prime minister of
Jay,
Canada.
I don't know why you wearing that shirt, bruh. You the biggest Drake fan, but you wearing Kendrick? You rocking Kendrick? Right?
No.
Nah.
This ain't, first of all, this
They
ain't
not
this
like
ain't about
us.
the Lakers.
They
'cause
not
I
like
do not-
us.
This ain't about the Lakers because I'm not a Laker fan.
This is about Kendrick Lamar.
It's about Kobe. It's about Kobe.
Do y'all see the number that's on here?
Yeah, I gotta.
I'm a Confucius. Don't get me wrong. I'm a Kobe fan too, but this ain't this. I'm a LeBron fan.
That's
bro.
LeBron.
This is LeBron plays for the Lakers, bro. Don't get it twisted.
Oh my bad. I thought I saw 24. I'm over here saying Kobe.
That's what I said. I was like, I like Kobe too, but I'm a LeBron fan. The same way, like I remember I told you, it was like the way people motherfuckers hate on Drake. I gotta show my love for Drake. I love Kendrick too. But it seems like I'm just a Drake fan because I gotta show my love for Drake because everyone in the motherfucking world is hating on him right now.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
The
same way when it comes to the MJ and the LeBron debate. If you are an MJ fan, you literally shit on LeBron. You literally act like LeBron ain't shit.
I'm a Knicks fan,
and I'm not saying that LeBron is the GOAT. I honestly probably at this point I still want to say MJ is the GOAT.
I'm a Knicks fan.
But I gotta show my love for fucking LeBron because people like to hate on him, bro.
Yeah.
I root for the underdog.
Uh-huh.
I root for the underdog. Drake is the underdog in this beef. LeBron is the underdog between MJ and Jordan. I like rooting for the underdog. That's me.
But I'm a Knicks fan, and I never got on the LeBron super hate train. I never did really. I never got that. Never. I don't know. Maybe because I don't have hater in my blood or something like that. It's something that I don't have envy in my blood. Like I see people with things, and maybe it's just not in me. But I see people doing good,
I ain't a hater either, bro.
and I live off of them. Like let's say you get a new car. I feel like I got a new car too. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I got it too. Like you know what I'm saying? I never been like the person be like, yo, this thing got yo. You know what I'm saying? But hater never been in my blood. I saw LeBron for his talents as a Knicks fan, and I was just like, oh, he's cool. But I never understood the hate until he went to like I didn't like the Miami move though. The Miami move was funny, but it never was. It never was like strictly towards LeBron.
The godfather of building super teams.
Yeah, kind of ruined basketball for a little bit.
And that's why I'm gonna say like MJ the GOAT. You know, he didn't have to build a super team; it naturally came to him.
I'm be honest, Kobe.
Fortunately for MJ, but he didn't have to go out and get traded to another team and build it and bring people to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Kobe to me was the GOAT. I feel like Kobe was better than MJ and LeBron to me.
Ooh, that's a crazy conversation.
Yeah,
because
I'm tired of the.
And you know, I'm trying to start a basketball podcast, so we can literally have an entire 2-hour podcast on just this subject. But I got love for all those players, bro.
Yeah, I can't stand when LeBron James and Michael are brought into the conversation. I'm like, why isn't Kobe ever brought into this conversation?
He really should be though. He should be in.
What are we talking about? That guy was
and here's my reason. He finally did get one at the end of his career without Shaq. But I always felt that Shaq was the most dominant big man who has ever fucking played. And I felt like if Shaq had T-Mac, he probably could have gotten a couple. Maybe not a three-peat. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Because Yao was great, too. But I don't think he was Shaq. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Shaq was literally like
no, he wasn't.
And Shaq was basically winning all of the Finals MVPs when you know Kobe wasn't getting them. Shaq was getting them.
Shaq was a beast, and the thing is about Shaq.
And it wasn't like, and you look at Michael and Scottie. Scottie was playing second fiddle to Jordan, no questions.
But it wouldn't be no Michael championships without Scottie Pippen. That guy,
absolutely.
Yeah.
But that's why.
And the other way around too.
But that's why I compared it to. Michael Jordan played second fiddle to nobody, but you can argue that Kobe played second fiddle to Shaq. You can't argue nothing about Jordan. Jordan played second fiddle to absolutely nobody.
At some point in the beginning days, yes, I would agree to that. But towards the later days, it was more Kobe over Shaq.
Oh yeah.
But in the beginning, but we can go. Yo, this is
like I said, this is a long. We could go forever on this.
This is a conversation that's always talked about on sports podcasts, but we're not going to get into that.
Y'all comment if anybody got the time and they live in Central Florida. I'm trying to start a basketball podcast where we can talk about this stuff on the reg. Y'all let me know. Comment in the comment section. Reach out to me. Let me know because we can do this too.
And it's still big Nick, baby. I was gonna wear the Knicks jersey just to show y'all like it's big Knicks on my body.
I got love for the Knicks.
The Yankees
they did
hat
their thing
on.
this year.
Yeah.
No team in the NBA got beat up like they got beat up.
Bro.
And they hung in there for real.
Bro,
they had motherfuckers coming off the fucking G League team and putting in that work.
Bro, I was in there's this place in Queens called Pig Beach. This is a strictly Knicks New York bar, like a huge New York bar, bro. that bar, even with us down by 20, we was still on stage screaming. I had a guy walk up on stage with a big Knicks flag, like, cheer up, everybody, let's go.
Because
Bah, 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 bah.
because y'all defied the odds this year, bro. Because
Yeah, bro.
they shouldn't have gotten as far as they got with all
Yeah.
those injuries that they had, bro.
Yeah.
Just think about Julius Randle, an all NBA player, meaning this dude is in the top 15 players in the NBA.
Mhm.
Statistically and by vote wise,
Yeah.
they rated him as one of the best 15 players in the NBA. Motherfucker got injured halfway through the season, never played another game, and the Knicks
Yeah.
literally lost their so-called Jalen Brunson has now turned into their best player, but at the time they lost him. They lost Bogdanovich, his backup. They lost Mitchell Robinson. Bro, they lost OG Anunoby.
They lost our starting five. We basically lost.
Everybody was going, and they was putting, bro.
Put work off the bench.
They really should have beat the Pacers, bro. They really should.
We should have. If we was healthy, we would have. We would have
yeah.
swept the places if we
It wa-
would.
the only
Maybe
reason-
they would have got one game,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, if Jalen Brunson didn't get, that was it. Once Jalen
Yeah.
Brunson went down, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
But Dante DiVincenzo, he did his
Bro,
thing,
that
bro.
Sunday in New York City was sad. Everybody, we had all these plans we was in Manhattan. We planned to go to a bar, and have the after party. After they lost, bro, like, we was just like, I'm ready to go back to Florida. We was so down. We was so down bad. We were like,
I could imagine.
we was at a brunch and we was just like, why are we living right now? No, we was dumb sad, bro. But
New York gets crazy, bro. And honestly, like the NBA, basketball is better when the Knicks are doing good. They don't necessarily have to win a championship, but when they're relevant, as a contender, basketball is better.
Yeah, we're the best fans. I would have been happy. I was prepared to. I was ready. If we would have got to Boston, the way in the condition we were in, I was prepared to lose.
Yeah.
I would have been happy getting past the Pacers, and then probably winning one game versus Boston, and I would have been satisfied.
I mean, Brunson fractured his hand.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
He was carrying. Bro was dropping 40 a game.
And a lot of people will put the blame on Coach Thibodeau, and
he had to play the players all those minutes because they didn't have nobody.
But when we had those players, a lot of people would say, like, when we had them healthy, he was still playing them for 45 minutes. That's just his style of coaching.
That's his style of coaching. But you got to. I mean, halfway through the season, he had no choice.
And people say that's why they got injured that way towards the end, is because of that reason. His style of coaching is pushing the players past 45 minutes.
As a coach, you gotta listen to your players too. And Josh Hart, Dante DiVincenzo, they all expressed that they appreciated that their coach let them play. They wanted that. They're like, why would I not? Josh Hart made a comment. He was like, there's people out there who work 40 hours a week and all this overtime. You know, you know what I mean? And they don't, we're out here playing a game that we love to play.
For 40 minutes, right?
And we're going to go and complain that we got to play in a back-to-back, or I have to play a full 48 minutes straight.
When you put it that way.
You feel me? When Josh Hart said that, I was like, bro, I was like, I love the Knicks right now. I'm voting for the Knicks because the way that they talk, the way that they carry themselves, so professional, so for the fan base. You know what I mean? This is what they're doing this for. They're doing it for us. They're not doing it just for themselves. They're doing it for us.
They love that shit. It's like being in the studio.
Yeah, it's like when I go. If I'm gonna go to a basketball game, I'm gonna go pay $300. I'm gonna go pay a stack for a floor seat. I don't want to watch fucking Miles McBride come off the fucking bench, nigga. I know he can hoop.
Damn,
but I would rather watch.
Caught a stray, bro.
But I would rather watch Josh Hart play 48 minutes.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, true. That's very true. Hey,
so I appreciate players that go out there and do that. And no shade towards Miles McBride because he balled out on playoff games. I was just giving an analogy because honestly, I didn't know much about Miles McBride until he balled the F out on some playoff games because they didn't have nobody left to play.
Yeah, I'm a FedEx driver, so I do 6 hours of what the Knicks do with packages on my shoulder. So
right.
So now when you put it that way, I'm like, you know what? And these are athletes. You know what I'm saying?
And I work my 40 hours plus a week, and I still go and I hoop back to backs. At the fucking rec center or at LA Fitness. So I know these motherfuckers, and I'm 33. 32, I'll be 33 next in a month. But I know these guys can do it. Yeah. And that's all they do.
But the argument will also be like the other teams are doing a nice rotation. We always needed a bench. That's always been kind of like the Knicks problem.
And
If
that's
we,
not their problem anymore. Their
Yeah.
bench is deep.
yeah,
Too,
Everybody can do that shit on their
yeah.
team.
So we're
There ain't
good.
no reason for next
I can't wait
season.
I can't wait,
Bro,
I
next
can't
season,
wait.
there's no reason that Tom Thibodeau, bro, his rotation could be 15 players deep, bro.
I cannot wait for next season, bro. I'll probably be there at the first game, to be honest. I plan to go back in October anyway. I'm not sure when the season starts. Should be October, November, right? But I plan to go back to New York in October,
Season
November.
starts in October.
October?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to go to one of
They
them.
got like summer league going on in like July.
No, okay. So it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what? I'm not going to know Westchester.
I
to
don't
watch
know
them.
what the fuck y'all talking
Cub
about.
Kuko's been dumb
Alright.
quiet for the past 15,
We're
20
not
minutes.
talking about conspiracies.
Sports.
Anyways, I'll just explain that. Anyways, speaking of Kobe, the Iranian president
Speaking of
died
Kobe.
in a helicopter crash.
No, that is crazy.
Kobe. Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
All this war going on in the Middle East, you know, Gaza and
What's the in-depth story about that? Do you know? I didn't do no
Well,
research on that. I didn't do my
apparently,
journalism.
like I thought when I seen the story originally, I was like, this has to be somebody who took this dude down. It has to be because
We don't believe in
Iran is
coincidence.
involved. Iran is literally in the middle
It lands.
of the war that's going on between was it Palestine and Gaza?
Yeah.
They're like really like they're involved in that shit just as much. So seeing that their president went down, like, and I'm not, you know, I check my my updates, see if there's anything that's affecting America type shit. Ain't it gonna affect me and my kids and shit? My
Yeah,
daily
facts.
life? But I haven't really delved.
Let me
deep-
tell you something, though.
haven't delved deep into how it's
Not
really
to cut you
affecting
off,
them.
though. Y'all get passports, bro. Get passports
Oh, I
to
got
other
mine.
countries.
I got
Get
mine.
dual citizen. No, but not just passports. Get dual citizenship. Dual citizenship. Get it now. I got my DR citizenship, and the economy is getting more like better and better over there. Like I'm leaving America, bro.
Yeah.
It's all a fluke. The American dream is not there no more. But continue, bro. I'm just saying. Go out there, get your dual citizenship if you can. I'm telling you, it's the best thing you could do, bro. I'm this close to leaving back to the DR, bro.
For real.
This close, bro. It's all a sham. All this is a sham. The American dream
For real.
is all a sham, bro. People out there live fucking amazing off of like nothing.
Yeah.
And it like they
Culture, too.
I'm telling you,
The
bro.
culture is crazy, and everybody is.
When they tell you too, like all these other countries with their technology and like the advancement of life and shit that they got going on, and the healthcare is so affordable for everybody and shit. Like
I can go to a dentist out there for $30, check
Yeah.
my whole teeth out, and get a whitening.
Yeah.
What are we talking
It
about?
really is like a facade that like America's the greatest country.
It's not. It's all a sham, bro.
propaganda, but we got all the popping distractions.
Yeah.
We got Kendrick, we got J. Cole,
And I love
we got the
American
Lakers,
culture.
we got
Gotta love
LeBron.
American culture,
This
like-
whole culture coverage podcast
That's what-
would not exist.
That's why I came back over here, because I was just like, yo, I miss the culture. I miss American culture. Hip hop culture is American culture. I missed it so much because I love my Dominicans, but I'm so
Got the
Americanized. I'm real gringo, so I got so tired of living out. I actually tried to live out there at one point, but I was just like, I miss my mixture. I miss my people, like mixture. I like black folk. You know what I'm saying? Spanish folks mix. I like a mixture of culture. That's just as me. I like different things. I get tired of Dominican. You know what I'm saying? I'm mama. You know what I'm saying? I get tired of that shit after a while. I'm like, yo, I don't want to listen to this shit no more. I don't want to talk Spanish no more. I want to be with the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me. I like mixture, man.
No, I mean, I think Cat Williams said it best in his latest stand-up. He was like, for anybody who tells you, it's actually he says the opposite of what we're saying. He said that America is the greatest country, right? And it kind of makes you think a little bit. You know, Cat Williams a comedian, but he'd be saying some real shit, and he's like, and it kind of just relates to what you said. Like you wanted to get back to the culture, right?
Yeah.
He basically said if anybody tells you that America ain't the greatest country in the world, you know they full of shit, because anytime you go on a vacation to another country, after a week, after a couple weeks, what you start telling yourself? I can't wait to fucking get back home, bro. I can't wait to get back home to America.
Yeah. I was gonna tell you that's a case of FOMO, but it's not FOMO, because I actually did the full move. Thing is, people, you ever leave on vacation anywhere, like how he's just said, and then be like, yo, I'm dying to get back home and go back
I felt
to work.
like honestly after a week at DR, I was like, I'm ready to get back.
But a lot of people will argue that's just because your home base is in
It's
America,
your
so,
comfort zone.
so you want to go back to your house eventually.
Yeah.
But I tried the actual full move over there. Had my home there, and was just like, I still want to go back home, bro. I want to go back to, you know what I'm saying, back to the States.
Real.
I think what's best for me is probably living the snowbird life. 6 months over there, 6 months over here.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
I
nice
live
balance.
like that,
Ideally, I would like to bop around. I don't want
Yeah.
to stay in the same place for like the whole year.
mhm,
You know, let me spend part of my year here, part of my year there, type shit.
I would love to do that. That's my dream.
That's why we gotta
I
get
do
this
want.
cabin.
I do want to touch on one thing too before we wrap up too. Have y'all heard anything about the Drake and I Love McConan story? Like how they.
Nah, you was saying something about it though.
So I gotta mention this too because everybody likes to think that I'm a Drake biased fan, you know. But this story is very believable, and if it's true, it don't really look very good on Drake. I mean, at the end of the day, the industry is it's a fucked up industry.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people do a lot of twisted shit. You know, I'm gonna try to remember because there's a lot behind the story. But if anybody knows who I Love McConan is, he blew up off that song
Got
Tuesday.
the club going up on a Tuesday.
Yeah, he did
Hey.
kind of disappear from the map.
Right.
Yeah.
Last time, not to cut you off, but the last time I heard from him is when a tweet got leaked of him talking shit about Drake, and then I never heard from him ever again.
And this is where we are getting to the
Go ahead.
J Lamont conspiracy.
Say it, Jay. Say it,
Go ahead. That's crazy.
Nah,
We
nah.
got Jay Lepathy. Jay Telepathy.
some research that I did and some videos that I found basically are hinting at the fact that Drake heard the song Tuesday and wanted to get on it.
Okay.
So I forget who the producer is behind the song. Forgive me. But Drake, instead of reaching out to I Love McConan, reached out to the producer and said, I want to get on that. And the producer basically said, then reach out to the artist. You know, he was like, why are you reaching out to me? And basically after that went down, Drake did reach out to I Love McConan, and I Love McConan's camp was like, what? Why would we not get Drake? Why would we not get Drake on this? He's like, absolutely, let's get Drake on this shit. Let's blow this.
My
fucking
producer
track
wouldn't
up.
even ask me. He would just be like, check what I got for you.
Exactly. So Drake lays his verse down. The song's done. It's finished. It's ready to release. And I guess the story is Drake tells I Love McConan and his team, if you sign to OVO, that song is yours for free. But if you don't sign this contract to be an OVO artist, you have to pay for the feature that I just laid down for you.
How much you think that was?
It's a Drake feature, bro. That shit ain't cheap.
Couple hundred stacks.
They didn't get into
He put
the details
he
of how
didn't-
much it was gonna cost.
He didn't
but
put the
it's a
friend
Drake
amount.
feature.
He put the full Drake amount, like the no friend amount.
Right. So basically, imagine you do a dope ass song. Drake loves it.
Oh shit.
Drake's like, let me get on that shit. He lays his verse down and sends it back to you, and you're like, this is it. We about to blow the fuck up off of this shit.
I mean, I'll take that chance.
And
Yeah,
then
I'm
and
signing.
then and then
I'm
Drake.
signing.
That's what I said too, right?
I would sign too, because that's the best promo you're ever gonna get, bro.
Bro, these tracks are
What are we talking
throwaways.
about?
If you
I
really
would.
got it,
Right now as an artist, I would take that deal.
Yeah.
I would take it right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess what happened was after obviously he took the deal. He signed with OVO,
show D.
and those tweets came out
Tweety-tweety.
Mm.
where he was talking shit about Drake.
Ooh.
So Drake seen the tweets where I Love McConan was
And
talking.
that motherfucker, petty Scorpio
He
vibes.
said he, so he
Petty.
saw the tweets. He didn't like it and basically he held his fucking career for ransom.
Que mama huevo, loco. Yo, that's crazy, son.
Yeah. So I mean, there's more to the details.
Damn.
There's more to it. I don't know the full scope of it, but from what I've seen, that's like the basically how it all went down.
'Cause he
So,
disappeared
and
from the map.
I Love McConan
Yeah.
basically disappeared after that.
He came out
that
the
was
closet though, too.
And that was because he came out the closet during Club Going Up. People knew he was gay shortly after that song came out.
After the song,
He was dating Lil Peep. His boyfriend was Lil Peep, and he's dead.
Wait, Lil Peep
No
was
way.
gay?
You didn't know that?
Nah, I didn't know
Nah.
Lil Peep was gay.
That was his boyfriend. I Love McConan and Lil Peep were together.
CCP. Y'all hearing it first.
What?
They were when Lil Peep died.
Mm-hmm.
They were an item.
Oh shit! I did not know that.
Yeah.
To this day, and I was a big a Lil Peep fan. Like that's
Hey,
crazy.
yo.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So they
love McConan subliminally.
Hey yo, shall we continue?
But basically, like I said, there is more to
wild.
the story if y'all want to do your own research. But I found it kind of crazy that Drake basically fucked this man. Oh, and also the word on the street too was I Love McConan had like like 10 albums out before Tuesday came out.
10 albums.
Something crazy like that. And Drake basically said you got to take all those down. After he signed the OVO, he said you got to take all those
Them
off.
shits was trash. He said take them shits down.
Yeah,
I was like, that could have been a good move. That could have been a good move.
facts.
We
This ain't
don't
the
know.
OVO
But,
sound.
Yeah.
but basically, from what I'm hearing, Drake is very, very controlling. And if he's able to get his hands on your work that you put your blood, sweat, and tears into, put his little feature on it that he might not even write, mind you.
I'm gonna be honest. We need that connect. I'll take all the albums down. Whoa.
Yo, you feel me? But like, I feel like Drake definitely moves a little shady in this industry.
If Drake needed us to write, we are
hell
right,
yeah.
and we would stay quiet.
I wouldn't
Writing
say
all
shit.
night.
I wouldn't say
shit, bro.
Where's
Our
the
name
check?
is going to be on the feature. It's going to be in the
Yeah,
cast.
it's not even worth it. What
Yeah.
we talking about? Let's make this train go from. Come on, man. I'm the quietest man on earth. I won't say shit. I do a podcast, and there's a lot of stuff I keep from this podcast. 'Cause I would stay so quiet. I won't even tell them now I know you.
Yeah.
Don't even put me on camera next to Drake, so they don't put 2 and 2, 1 plus 1, 2 together.
Facts.
Yeah, Kuko, me, Rev, and J Lamont in the room with Drake. We'll make fucking hits, man.
It's
Hey,
over,
come
bro.
on, man.
It's
We'll
over.
stay so quiet, bro.
We'd love to work with the Drake you love.
What are we talking about? And I
Hell
can
yeah.
fight too, so let me know, son. I got hands, yo.
Yeah, we could write and fight. What's up?
Right and fight,
Pause.
boy.
What we talking about, son? Look at us. We dick riding. Let's stop playing.
Yeah, we beat up the weekend. Hey, folk, did you see The Idol? The weekend, the show.
started
Damn, I
You gotta watch that shit. I was trying
and I
to show
promised
you-
everybody I would watch that shit.
And I sent you a couple Instagram posts about it.
Damn, nah. Next
gotta watch it. You
episode,
gotta
I
watch
promise
it.
I'll watch
The Idol
it.
is lit.
Next episode, I promise I'll watch it.
They canceled it, but it's still the first
No,
season.
but
is lit.
it's
All
still
you really
good.
need to see is the first season.
There's only one season. It's
The
lit.
way it ends, you almost think that it's over.
The
but,
way
you
y'all
know, they
talked
could find a
about
way to
it
bring
on the
back.
previous episode is something I would love to watch, and I'm surprised it's canceled. But I want to see it, watch it, and then I'll tell you why it's canceled.
Okay.
That.
Without
that.
even seeing why it was canceled, I'm gonna watch it.
My opinion on why it's canceled is because that is like it's like a freak off. If a show was a freak off, like a Diddy freak off,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what the show is.
Diddy, man.
The show is basically a Diddy freak off from start to finish.
And the weekend's not singing on this show.
It's basically the Diddy story, but with the weekend playing as Diddy.
The Weeknd is a cult leader of a bunch of sex stuff going on.
Before I say that, let me go watch this movie, yo. I'm gonna watch that shit tonight. The problem is, guys, I actually edit, and I edit movies and
I'm
fucking
gonna watch
shows.
it again. I'm gonna watch it again.
So I don't got time to watch shows
like
no
8
more.
episodes.
I'm gonna watch it again.
Well, that's light. That's light work. Hey,
It's
what
only 8 episodes.
was it?
Johnny-
45 minutes, an hour each episode.
Johnny Depp's daughter is
That says a lot. She's probably
Is
a
a-
fire
is a-
actor
It's
too.
binge worthy.
fine ass white woman.
It's binge worthy.
She a fine ass white woman, bro.
You don't smoke weed, but if you smoke weed,
I promise, guys, I'm gonna watch the episode and we're gonna chat. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it.
at least some of it before the next.
No, I'm
potty.
gonna watch all 8 episodes. I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna find a way.
Yeah,
I just gotta get this edit and then 2 other ones, and then I'm in the clear.
and plus we got to release these reels for these motherfuckers so they can get these little.
Yeah, I gotta
sexy
hold off on that. The
clips.
reels.
Sexy little
This
clips.
episode, the 2 edits, and then the reels. I'll get back at you. Let me watch.
Yeah, old reels.
Gang.
Yeah.
Tripping. Ooh, we love y'all, man. This is
But
CCP.
hell yeah,
we
this
got.
was another
We
one,
hit everything,
bro.
right?
Oh yeah, that's
We hit a
everything.
lot of stuff. I don't know if there's anything else y'all want to talk about. I just want to make sure people raising their Shuman resonance so we could all get enlightened. You dig?
Hell yeah.
Learn
Oh, we
more
didn't talk about the Apple top 10
Oh
albums.
yeah, I seen that. What it was
No,
talking
we
about?
missed that. That's the only thing we missed, really.
What was that? I didn't see.
And
it.
the Rhapsody album.
Mm.
The Rhapsody album.
Fred said it
How
was
much
fire.
time you got?
We got time.
Oh, we got time?
Fred said it was fire.
Rhapsody album, fire. Reminds me, it gives me J. Cole and a little bit of Lauryn Hill mixed together. If J. Cole and Lauryn Hill made a baby, it'll be Rhapsody.
This is Rhapsody,
No
the woman rapper. She's
Yes.
been rapping for a minute.
Yes.
Long time.
Fire.
How long she been in the game for? 20 years?
Nah, not 20. Wow. Like I would say
15.
heavy 6, 7.
Okay.
That's it?
6, 7, yeah.
Okay.
Rhapsody,
okay.
yo.
I'm tripping.
Hard. You probably mixing her name with the show Rhapsody, probably. So you making her, you aging her because of that. But dope album. Lauryn Hill, J. Cole had a baby. That's this album, bro.
I might have to check that out.
Fire.
Production value?
Speaking of Lauryn Hill,
Okay.
ain't she the #1 album in
Heard
fucking
that.
Apple
Oh
Music,
yeah.
period?
Bless.
Speaking of, she's the #1 album on
I've
Apple
been
Music. Who's number
letting you
2? I think
back
number 2 was Thriller.
It
Oh,
was
yeah?
up there. I don't know if it was #2, but it was definitely up there.
No, I think
Who was
Thriller
number
was number
one?
2. We should pull it
Lauren
up
Hills was number 1.
so we could be accurate.
Yeah, let's be accurate with
Yeah, Lauren Hills was number 1.
Lauryn
Man,
Hill was
big
number 1. I
blessings.
think Thriller was number 2, which is freaking. I love the Lauryn Hill album, but having her as number 1, I think
That's
3.
crazy, right?
I think 3 or 4
100
was
best albums.
right here. There. I think number 4 was like Blonde with
Frank Ocean?
Frank Ocean. Yeah.
That was a big one.
They had Good Kid, Mad City way up there too.
Here we go. I got it right here.
Good Kid, Mad City is 7.
Yeah, we gotta stop. Good Kid, Mad City was a good album, but not number 7.
It
10
was. It was
ever?
amazing. It was
Top
amazing.
10 ever. I mean, maybe.
No, it was amazing.
Maybe.
Rigor
7
mortis?
though?
Yeah,
I
bro.
don't know.
I put it 50.
Purple Rain
Nah.
at 4. Purple Rain 4 by Prince. Okay, makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
Beatles.
The
Beatles. We talking. This isn't just hip hop. This is everything.
That's crazy. They took it there.
Beatles got to be up there, bro. The Beatles got to be up, and I don't like I don't listen to the Beatles.
But Beatles at 3 though.
They got to be top 10 at the very least.
So what does this mean? Apple Top 10? Is this what people are listening
The
to?
album cover's iconic though. The Beatles album.
Yeah, that's
album
that.
cover. That's iconic.
Oh yeah, Thriller's number 2. Well deserved. I would put Thriller at number 1. That's just me though.
Yeah, bro.
I would have Thriller at number 1.
Thriller's number 1. Bro.
Is Get Rich or Die Trying on that bitch?
No.
Oh, it's in
probably
top
is.
100. It's in top 100, but it's like 40 something.
Oh, but they got.
How
good
they got
cover.
Beyonce Lemonade at fucking 10, bro?
I'm not mad at the Chronic at 19.
I'm not mad at that.
They
But,
had the Chronic at
Beyonce's
19.
Lemonade at 10 is just is laughable.
Who's joining?
Blueprint at 13. I like that.
Okay.
Top 20 for sure.
Bob Dylan 14. That's yeah.
Damn, Taylor Swift.
Bob Dylan, bro.
Taylor Swift don't even crack it until 18?
Good Kid, Mad City made number 7, bro.
Yeah, we just said that.
That's what I'm saying. That's crazy. Now that you guys are saying all these other ones.
Why is Lemonade on there? I'm sorry, Beyonce.
Nigga, I just said that, bro.
Yeah.
Top 10 of all time.
I'll give a 50 at most, and I'm only saying that so the Beehive
Bro, I
don't
want to know
fucking
who the fuck voting on
sting
this
me
shit.
up.
Who's voting on this?
Frank Ocean at 5.
Yeah.
Blonde was cool, but what's better? What was Blonde or was the Nostalgia album? What is it called? The orange joint?
I think Blonde. Oh yeah, Channel Orange.
Trying to Orange.
Damn.
Well,
I
what,
don't know, bro. That's hard. Okay, they got Pink Floyd at 28th. That's reasonable.
they got Kanye's My Beautiful Dark
Damn, they
Twisted
got
Fantasy
Ready to Die.
26.
I love
This
that
is what's crazy. Is they already got Kendrick at 7th all time, but Ready to Die is 32.
No, but that Kendrick one is crazy. The longer I contemplate on that bitch.
Wait a minute.
Good Kid, Mad City is
Wait
phenomenal.
a minute.
It's top 10, top 20, I would say.
Bro, they got Illmatic at 39. Illmatic is better than a Mad
Good
City.
Kid, Mad City. That's
Come
what I'm
on,
saying. That's,
son. What
that's
we doing?
crazy.
That's crazy.
But this is Apple. Whoever's voting top 10 for Apple.
This is just Apple.
Yo,
This is just
isn't
Apple.
Ibrahim Ebro from Hot 97 like he isn't he part of Apple? Like he should have saw this and been like, guy, what are we doing? Cause he got remember when the list came out for I think it was the Rolling Stone top
Damn,
top,
bro.
and they interviewed them.
All Eyes on Me. Tupac is all the way back at 62.
Oh no, that's crazy.
62?
That's number 7 type shit.
That's fucking crazy,
Bro, they got SZA SOS album that recently just got released at 72. And now I'm thinking I know why they put Frank
And
Ocean
the-
album. Hold on, I know why they put Frank Ocean as that number because it was an Apple exclusive. So they're trying to get the other streams up.
Straight Outta Compton is 70th.
Nah, that's crazy.
70th. You mean to tell me there's 69 albums better than Straight Outta Compton?
Nah, son.
Retarded, bro. Yeah, they got this all
But
kinds of crazy.
they do this so we could do this.
Yeah,
what we're doing right now.
Yeah, for sure.
This is all just to get us to
there
like.
goes Get Rich or Die Trying is 82nd.
Okay.
I'll give him. He's top 100 of all time.
Yeah,
I
100.
don't for sure, but I don't know how far up. Like he maybe top 50.
But I could find a couple albums that should have went in front of. To be honest, like
Oh, for sure.
Like the Kanye album?
It is a very hard list to put together because it's not just hip-hop. It's hip-hop, it's pop, it's country, it's R&B. It's literally every fucking album from every genre. So, you know.
Wait a minute.
The success of it, damn.
They got 1989 Taylor's version, not even the original 1989 Taylor's version on here. Yo, we're done. I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, they do this so we could do this, so we could talk about it, and they get a good 2-3 weeks kick out of it.
And that's what we do. We cover the motherfucking culture.
That's what we do, because this is the CCP, baby.
It's your boy Jay Lamont.
Tripping.
Boy Freddie Focus.
Tripping. Oh, it's your boy Kooks in this bitch. Stay tuned. And this is the Culture Coverage Podcast, and we love y'all, man. Let's raise this human resonance.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Good vibes.
Yes, sir.
Show love in the comments. Good vibes. Yo,
Subscribe.
Subscribe. And
Like
before I
and
let y'all go,
subscribe.
there's a lot of secret supporters out there. Y'all are weird.
Yeah, don't be sliding in our DMs.
Yeah.
We fuck with what y'all doing.
Yeah, that shit is weird, bro.
Fucking slide on. We got plenty of posts that you can publicly support.
Yeah.
Don't be sliding in no DMs.
I'm asking for a repost, but at least like it.
Like
And
real,
maybe
bro.
comment, put a little fire emoji. You ain't gotta do much.
Say
Cause
what
that
you gotta say on them. Say what you gotta say on them DMs in the comment.
Yeah, in the comments, people went out their way to
DM
DM me like, I love what you're doing. Multiple people.
Yeah.
I love what you're doing. Keep doing
No
it.
comments.
And no comment and not even a
Like.
like.
Sometimes they don't even like that shit. It's
I'm like,
bro,
and I be remembering, I'm petty. I'm like, but fam, you never liked or commented on any of my stuff. I remember when I see the likes when they pop up. I don't got that much of a following, so I see it. Why are you DMing me saying you love what I do?
That's the new gay. That's the new gay. Because we being politically correct. That's the new gay. That's the new gay.
That's
gay.
Drake dick riding shit.
Yo, show
they they waiting for us to blow up so they can support us. In
I
public.
knew you were always making. Nah, man, I'm never gonna make it because you're not putting in the comments.
Facts.
I'm getting tucked in the IG algorithm because nobody's commenting and liking my shit.
Oh, yeah, you
But
got
when
to
we do,
engage.
but when we do make it, we gonna remember the ones who always held it down, who always supported
Nah,
publicly.
I'm gonna make it either way. So either way.
That's why I said when. I didn't say if. I said when. Shit.
Tripping.
But we out of here. Stop being weird. Stop being
weird.
Oh,
Shout out to YG. Go ahead, listen to that song "Weird."
Yeah.
Some weird niggas.
Stop
weird
weird.
ninjas.
We out here, baby.
What I'm
CCP,
supposed
baby.
to do.
We out.
And baby, you the drug I'm tripping on. Tripping, 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 ooh, tripping.